Every time we host this game, there's always that one person that asks, why are you banning Controller Legends? Well, this time we decided not to, and you're going to see why this was a terrible idea. The game starts off normal, with some players contesting to try and pick up easier eliminations early before it starts to really get hectic, and some people playing for the late game by landing isolated and trying to loot up. We always have some pretty funny engagements like this 1v1 with Mirage and Watson.
Evo harvesters are now available.
And situations like this where someone is really low and they're being chased relentlessly across the map. The interesting thing about this game mode is that it almost always ends up with way too many people in the final ring and starts to turn into absolute chaos. This round, however, we had one player who dropped in with a game plan and they were sticking to it. This is Future, and he's the villain of this story. Future lands Icarus, grabs some loot, and normally we would see this player pushing fights at every opportunity, but this game, he had a different plan. Future made his way from Icarus all the way around Gardens, avoiding any fights. Before we knew it, it was 4th ring with half the lobby still alive, and Future was about to become a nightmare for everybody. I opened the map and I realized Future wasn't in the next ring yet, so I swapped over to see what his plan was, and I saw this. Future had assembled the unbeatable combo. A Trident, a Watson Gen, all protected by a Watson Web. As good of a setup as this was, Future was going to have to leave the safety of his web to make it into the next ring. We were now in the 5th ring with 10 players left in the game. After checking on some of the other players, I went back to check on our Watson, and he had managed to slip into the ring and was actively building a brand new web. I even managed to catch him bullying this Wraith by using the Trident to push her into the fences, forcing her to phase out. All of the players were forced to focus each other, having no way to deal with this Watson or her fortress. The final ring is closing and Future has made his way to the dead center. As the ring is about to close, he moves his Trident out of the center of the ring, and this is the way it ends. So the next time we're hosting this game mode, I want you to know this is why we banned Controller Legends, and